Good morning, Vancouver. My name is Francesca Murray, and I feel called to do this recording this morning in light of the tragedy that is unfolding in the U.S. this morning. I just wanted to say, first of all, my condolences to the families and the victims of this tragedy, and also my condolences to the families of the perpetrators whom are left to deal with such tragic incident of violence. I hope that the Creator hold you in His arms and give you the love that you need in order to get through such tragedy. The incidents that have been occurring for quite a while now, but especially the last several weeks now, incidents of violence has made me realize this morning that I felt a need to share a message that I started preparing for another occasion. Actually, I'm planning to share I have a message for the world, and something about what happened yesterday made me feel this morning that I need to share parts of the message with everyone today. And so my message is a call to action, and it's a call to action of resoluteness and concern. I've called it Living from the Heart. As humanity, we all need to begin the process of living from our hearts. This means listening and rewiring and reconnecting, begin thinking with our hearts instead of our brain. And then we action our brain to do what our heart asks us to do. This also means love, unconditional empathy, and forgiveness. Forgiveness is found through life's most tragic and horrific journeys. But it is also through this journey you will find your life's most highest purpose. So today I ask everyone, all of you, to sit in silence. Go inside and meditate and listen. Listen to your heart. The more you listen, the more you will hear the song of your hearts. We can change this because we have the power to change this. We have the power to stop violence. It is up to us. We have the power to stop violence in its tracks by beginning in our hearts and our homes. What we teach our children and the values and morals we hold as families, these are the values that will unfold for us on the outside. When we interact with other people, so if as families you invite violence into your home against your families, then one day someone in your family will do what was done here today. Because violence is violence. And I'm going to quote Martin Luther King, who spoke of violence in his speech. And this is the message that he had for man many, many years ago. I'm going to be relaying that same message to you today, because violence is violence. Violence only breeds hate and contempt, and will never bring permanent peace, and solves no moral problems. Violence is impractical, because it is a descending spiral ending in destruction of families. It destroys community and families. It makes brotherhood impossible, and it makes family impossible. It creates bitterness in the survivors and brutality in the destroyers. Martin Luther King. Living from the heart has taught me how to break this cycle. And you can too. By breaking this cycle, we can create hope and opportunity for all. We can create men or fathers that are empowered role models for their children, so that our children can experience fathers that are the best versions of themselves. Men, our boys, need to be taught moral solutions, to be guided back into their inner reality. Men need to wake up their consciousness as it is currently asleep and redeem their moral lag. Martin Luther King. Only when this happens, we can talk and seek fair compromise and talk truth where we see it. This method was also used by Gandhi and then later on by Martin Luther King. We live in a society where the mother man has brought violence into their bedrooms, homes, against women and children, and against other people's families. Living from the heart has put me on a mission to help heal men. Because if we heal men, we heal families, we heal our children. It has put me on a mission to make brotherhood and familyhood realities in Canada. We can also do this everywhere. By providing men with an opportunity to choose resoluteness over violence, teach them moral solutions, and how to reduce their own anger ratios, by showing them love, compassion, care, and kindness, we all have the opportunity to have healing relations and live abuse-free. While I believe these incidents of violence is designed to disrupt the current awakening process which humanity is currently experiencing, I believe that it's also providing us with the opportunity for proper resolution, because our world needs balance. And only when we have begun realizing everyone needs to heal will we ever be able to stop violence in its tracks. So while we have focused on women and children, because they are the most vulnerable, I'd like you to think about this with me. Don't you think men are vulnerable too? Look at our suicide rates. Look at violence and what's happening, what's unfolding in our world. Don't you think men are vulnerable too? Because they are humans too. And they weren't born this way. So please join me in my action, in my call to action for resoluteness to end violence and by helping to heal our men. Let's give them some love because they are humans too. Thank you.